Those white lines behind airplanes are not smoke. They're not chemicals being sprayed, and they're not coming from the plane's fuel tank leaking. They're called contrails, short for condensation trails, and they form because of what happens inside a jet engine. When an airplane flies high in the sky, the air outside is extremely cold, sometimes colder than -40 degrees. Inside the engine, fuel burns and creates hot exhaust. That exhaust contains water vapor. So when hot water vapor leaves the engine and hits the freezing air outside, it instantly cools down, and just like your breath turns white on a freezing day, that water vapor turns into tiny ice crystals. Those ice crystals spread behind the airplane and create the long white lines you see across the sky. But here's the strange part. Some contrails disappear in seconds. Others can stay for hours and spread into thin clouds. Why? Because it depends on the air. If the air is dry, the ice crystals evaporate quickly. But if the air is already cold and humid, the contrail can stay, grow, and stretch across the sky. That's why one airplane may leave a long trail, while another airplane flying nearby leaves almost nothing. So the next time you see white lines behind a plane, remember, it's not smoke, it's not magic, it's hot engine vapor turning into frozen ice crystals, thousands of feet above your head.
The white trail behind the airplane is called contrail. They form when a hot vapor of aircraft's engines enter extreme cold atmosphere. You know, the higher you go, the cooler it is. Now, as the water vapor loses heat particles slows down and move closer together. From this video, we can learn a kinetic theory of matter, the movement of particles in the air. So from one state, movement from the gaseous state to any other state. Now we can observe that from the theory of the white trail that occurs in the aeroplane, there is a change of state from gas to liquid to solid. In the video, you can see so many trails moving along the air, which depend on the temperature level of the atmosphere, because there are differences in temperature. At the top of the sky is very extreme. Sometimes temperature can enter about -50 degrees Celsius. So extremely cold. And when the gas coming from the gaseous gas coming from the engine enter that atmosphere, it freezes quickly into crystal form. And because of the temperature level, it forms a crystals. That crystals you see as a contrail, as a trails. So